차차차 승마 연주. 일단 미스테리의 교회 로고 이제 보유했으니까 게임 시작할게요. 빠바바바바. 방송 켜라던 오리 어디 갔어? 킹컴 시작. 자, PC 크리피터. 뭐야? 잠시만, 불러오기 좀 할게. 어제 되는 거 확인만 하고 바로 껐었는데요. 저기서 그 뭐지? 세이브가 돼가지고. 빰바바바밤. 빠바밤밤. 빠바바. 그럼 가볍게 몸이나 한번 풀고.
Careful.
Bald.
아, 나랑 써서 추천.
That's nice.
자, 한 번 더 싸워볼까? 일단 몸풀기 한번
Let's
하고.
fight. I want to try a good.
진짜 무기로.
I want to fight three men.
All right.
자, 한번 싸워보자. 예, 부부 또 일어났죠? 갑자기 수수절로 또 전성되죠? 아, 제발 이런 버그 좀 고쳐달라고. 이건 버그가 안 고쳐졌네. 일단 버그 확인체 들어왔고요. 일단 다시 나가자. 버그가 있어서 일단은 맞다 오리야. 나 그 심박수 다시 킬까? 아니면 심박수 낄까? I apologize.
Master Menhard von Frankfurt is now in charge of the
하도 되고
sword
꺼도
fighting
되는데
brotherhood in Sweden.
Good day. 어떻게 하는 게 좋을까 싶어서. 켜줘? 켤까? 그럼 세팅 좀 다시 잡아야 되는데.
Henry, my boy, I'm glad to see you. Praise the Lord. The Lord be praised, Henry.
Face the road.
Henry, how you doing?
헨리,
How it goes.
잘 지냈나?
Could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude,
Life goes on.
but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask.
잠시만. 이게 심박수였나? 심박 센서가 뭐였더라? 기억이 안 난대. 이건 아닌데. 나쁜 말 금지. 앱 좀 펼게. 잠시만. 앱이 어디 있더라? 스타팅 해주고. 부킹하는데 시간이 좀 걸리나 보다. 떴다.
Even though I know you have a lot on your plate,
그냥 계속하기.
I'd be happy to offer my
거의
services.
도와드리죠.
What's it about?
an old friend of mine reached out to me, Albik of Unichov.
니초포의
Does the name ring a
알비코스?
bell?
I know he's a healer. When one of the knights got wounded during the
Bloody hell.
tournament in Kuttenberg, he really took good care of him.
Physician would be the more accurate term. But even that barely does him
Physician.
justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas' personal physician.
벤체슬라스.
It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously
안
ill
돼.
while imprisoned
벤체슬라스를
in Vienna.
지켜.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Damn. That does sound serious.
When Master Albik heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For
Vienna까지
now,
가는 거야?
he's heading to
네덜란드?
Sedlitz. Abbot Jan holds considerable
네덜란드.
influence at Sigismund's court. Albik wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albik chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albik's visit to his own advantage.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albik. It took some effort, but I convinced... And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
너 이거 다 깼어 혹시?
What's that got to do with you?
Albik and I go way back. He's been living over the
오리야,
Alps for a
이거 다
few
했어?
years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act
아직
so
시작도 못했어?
rashly.
Can you tell me more about the abbot? I met him once too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that. Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedlitz monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albik, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes, that's exactly it.
느끼진 않는데? 일단 한다고는 해야 되겠지?
All right, I'll go with Albik. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
사실
That's
맞아.
a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albic's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
자, 퀘스트 시작. 오니초프의 알비코스. 자, 만나러 들어가자. 오니초프가 어디 있지? 응? 바로 뒤에 있었어? 몰랐대. 아, 여기는 약재사. 얘는 나의 신화도.
Ich wollte gerade schließen. Grüß dich. What do you need?
I'm looking for Master Albic. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment. What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Albic is treating a common maid.
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk. Same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed.
광장 쪽으로. 아, 이쪽인가? 두 집 건너에.
Well, what?
This should be the house Albic went to.
Get lost! Can't you see I haven't got time for this?
There's nothing.
Albic!
What are you
Albic!
doing
Come out!
here?
I'm not. Are you a physician? No, you're not. So leave me the hell alone. Where are you, old man? There goes another bloody
차버리네.
day.
God's sake, leave us be. What are you doing?
Come on, out with you. You don't want to piss me off.
What do you want?
Trust me, I'm careful.
Do you still have
저쪽으로
any
못
of these
들어가나?
brothers?
What are
I'm
you
not
doing
talking
here?
to you.
You want them?
I need some kind of jacket.
Albic! Albic!
apologize.
Come out! I'm not waiting here till Tuesday.
뒷문으로 들어가야 되나? 한번 가볼까?
Come and shop here. We've got enough for everyone.
I could get into the house this way.
뒷문으로 들어가기. 엄마가 있네, 엄마. 우리 알비쿠스 어디에 있지?
Master Albic? Shh! I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now.
조용히 있을게.
Take a deep breath.
와우. 스파.
All right.
조용히
Your
해야지.
breathing is improving.
It still hurts in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
A nettle compress will get your blood flowing. It'll ease off. Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clean. I have a potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Thanks for waiting. I don't like being disturbed when treating patients. So,
조용히
what
있는
can I
게
do for you?
정배였어.
Are you feeling unwell?
Me? No.
안 좋아 보이긴 하네.
Lord Pisek sent me to see you.
피토성이래, 피토성이.
I think I know what this is about.
Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you, sir.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedles.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health, and I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance, and my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albec!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
덩어리래, 헨리가.
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
If you didn't hear what Master Albic said, I'll gladly repeat it for you. You're no more important than anyone else. Even this girl. Master Albic and our Lord make no distinction based on wealth. So come to terms with it and wait your turn.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
You'll pay for that.
해보자는 거냐?
That's enough. Defend yourself.
한번 싸워볼까?
Henry, don't do it.
Bring it on.
That's enough.
레이더! 맞아버렸어.
Stop this bloodshed.
You won't insult my master, you bastard!
Violence is not the answer.
Useless!
도망가자!
Henry, watch out. That's enough. Stop
안 되지, 안 되지.
That hit home!
아이고,
We'll
맞았어,
dispatch
맞았어.
a pair of you!
Violence is not the answer.
Ha! Fuck
this
you!
bloodshed.
I'll wipe that...
That's enough. Stop it.
I'll wipe that smirk off your face!
Violence is not the
Too
answer.
slow!
Henry, come here. Let's talk.
So, do you believe now you need a personal guard?
Well, maybe someone like that wouldn't be a bad idea. I hate the sight of
내
blood,
피보단 난 피가 낫대.
but better someone else's than mine.
So when are we heading for Sedlets?
As soon as we can. Something tells me it'd be wise to leave town for a few days. Then I'd just grab my things and we can go.
아, 그래? 알겠어.
There's nothing keeping me here.
어떻게
Let's go now.
말하지?
Just change first. Armor would only attract unwanted attention in the convent.
All right. I'll be back.
아니, 가면 잊지 말라고. 입지 말라는데 많이 보여야지 뭐. Wake up!
Hey! Why am I on the ground? Shit!
어디 가셨지? 여기 있네.
I'm ready.
이제
Let's
가보자.
go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
아유, 좀. 위에 속보문 안 걷어봐? 풀만 찾아가네.
Father Abbot.
Albert, my friend. Christ be praised. Master Albert, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albic. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
흑사병 때문이구나.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing? I pray it's not the Black Death, but as I said, we can't rule it out yet.
바로 혼나버리죠.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from?
설마 몰래
The
만난 거
monastery is
아니야?
isolated. Few are allowed inside the
몰래
cloisters.
만나는 거
Before
아니야?
King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor
그래서 그런가?
souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
What are we going to do, Albic?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Very well.
Thank you, Albic, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course.
나도 저번에
If you'd like, Henry,
기다렸었지?
just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so. Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is,
May
the
God give you
monastery
health, sir.
isn't in great shape.
Careful.
Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from settlers. And now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
빨간색 집이 병동인가? 난난난난난. 뭔가 또 엄숙한 분위기인데?
It's your bloody fault anyway.
분위기가 너무
I
무거운데.
struck you first, and that should have ended the duel. But no, you just had to have the last.
안락사라고?
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him, it's clearly taken a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man.
역시
Well,
똑똑한
the
헨리.
good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much.
Really? No one? I can name a few exceptions.
A patient isn't a friend or foe. He's a person, like you or me. A person who needs help.
All right, all right.
뭔가
is it the
알비쿠스.
Or
좀 사람이
I
너무
don't want to get
좋은데?
ahead of myself, but
Albig? Albig of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty
Zacharias?
goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes, this plague he's so afraid of.
Plague?
This
Do you believe it?
plague?
Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once
입만
studied under
버벅거리게.
me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albig. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And
아,
you
제가
are...
지키스무트 치유요?
Henry of Skalitz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albig.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi. Gentlemen?
Well then, now we all
Dennis,
know
let's
each other,
be-
shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good
매우
at all.
어려움 해봐야지.
They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form.
그러니까
Broths,
죽을 먹여야지.
stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen,
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery
Wait, they
herbalist.
think Cody.
He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name is Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was
말이
working
많은
on.
사람이래.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhina. She gets her work assignments from steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
Oh, give it a rest, for Christ's sake.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What?
근데 흑사병은 쥐가 내 아니야?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's
쥐들
that
봐서
got
생긴
to
거라는데?
do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
설득해봐야지.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about the souls I help unburden of their sins. And the trust I'd be betraying.
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
As you wish.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit at least.
Thank you, lad.
어디로 나가야 되지?
Try to calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly. It's like someone stabbed me with a red-hot poker.
I see. It sounds like an ordinary, woman's matter. It usually comes with its fair share of pain.
What do you mean, woman's matter? This is different. Trust me, I can tell.
In that case, I don't know. I don't have the necessary theoretical knowledge for this.
I don't mind. I'll take anything you have. A bit of hogweed, at least. Or a leech to suck the bad stuff out.
The pain you describe likely can't be treated with medicine. Maybe...
What's the matter? Do you need me to take you to the infirmary? You're writhing around like a worm in salt.
Forgive me, I have a fever of decoction brewing and, it needs straining.
I can't feel my legs or my back. Just a burning pain so bad, even the devil would ask for a cold cloth.
Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie, and no, only a sawbones can help me. Or the Reaper, maybe.
It's your
네
lucky
앞에
day.
있잖아.
Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
보다라고.
Well,
맞긴 하네.
it hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon. And the Holy Brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid description. How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing.
머리가 깨질
I almost
뻔했대.
bashed my head getting down.
What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? All right, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing me. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
All right, enough. I get it. All right. I'll try to help you somehow. If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Sakura. Let them rinse me out with holy water for all I care. Or at least tie a knot in my guts, or I swear they are gonna come spilling out.
Wait here. I'll stop by the infirmary. I'm sure they'll give me something to help you.
God bless you. Not many folks would make the effort. Mother Mary.
그냥 갖다 줘야 되지.
You've given birth. You get it.
아이비쿠스 말고.
I saw you came here with Master Albert.
베네딕토.
I suppose that would make you his assistant?
I'm more like his personal guard. My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice, but I reckon the abbot already told you that.
Yes. He said you would show us to our lodging, as well as the infirmary.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albik should find everything he needs there. Though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist, would be more than happy to help him.
Good to know. Thank you. Benedict, I need your help.
You too? Lord in heaven!
It isn't for me. This girl who
Lord
helps
in
out around
heaven.
the stories has stomach pains.
I see. I told her I can't help her. Not that I don't want to, it's just that I'm not educated in women's issues. Understandably, there aren't many books on the topic in the monastery's library. And to tell you the truth, she was a bit frightening.
This isn't about her time of the month. She says it hurts when nature calls. That can affect men just as well as women.
Perhaps, but I still truly don't know how to help. Maybe Master Albik would know, or you can try the monastery's library.
Thanks, brother.
Careful.
chiama Elmicus.
Master, I need your advice. A girl is feeling ill, and you're the only one who might be able to help. It's a bit, unusual.
Another fallen ill. And another girl, no less.
It seems her lower passages may have caught a chill from sitting on cold steps for too long.
Of course! This is just like the case Trotter of Salerno wrote about. Coldness in the lower abdomen, inflammation of the urinary tract accompanied by sharp pains. This can lead to bladder distension or pelvic congestion.
Aye. It sounds like all that's happening while we're standing here talking about it.
You don't see a case like this every day. I'll have to write down all my findings in detail.
So do you know what to do? You've treated this before?
Not at all. I've never come across something like this. Most women sort out their problems with the help of herb women, whispering into the water and brewing potions according to the stars. Usually, they only come and see a studied physician when it's already too late.
Well, she went to see Benedict, but he seemed even more flustered than she was.
I'm not surprised. Only a handful of physicians have read De Curis Mulierum, even though it has so much knowledge to offer.
De Curis Mulierum.
Such as?
That infertility is not necessarily the fault of women, as has been believed until now. And labor pains? They can be alleviated without endangering the baby struggling to come into the world. The curse of Eve, to which all women are condemned according to the Holy Scriptures, can quite possibly be avoided. Some people cross themselves as soon as they hear it. But I'm telling you, it's groundbreaking, revolutionary.
Well, if Maddie ever goes into labour, I'll send her to you. But for now, all she needs is to be able to relieve herself in peace.
Of course. This calls for a concoction with soothing and diuretic effects. Here's the recipe. Brew it with care. She should feel relief almost immediately, but I've heard it may cause delirium and facial twitching. Like I said, I haven't tried it myself.
All right. Thank you.
부작용 레전드. 세기풀이랑 지워준 풀? 생강이 필요하네. 일단 사진 좀 찍고. 어이씨, 캐릭터가 뒤틀렸네. 이제 어디로 갈까? 약초부터 어디로 가볼까? Zdeněk, maybe. Crispin, Stefan. 일단 zdeněk하고 이야기해보자.
Greetings.
우리가 zdeněk이야?
What do you need?
You're Zdeněk, right?
Blazena.
They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albic is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately,
You
food's
got
been
locked
going
in it.
missing from the pantry. And she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albic here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blazena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognise Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
And where do I find Valerie?
I told her to go and sweep the courtyard. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
Thanks.
Ready?
Greetings.
Valerie.
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room. But we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her. And anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
As long as I'm here, he won't touch you. You've got nothing to fear.
That's just it. You're not here forever. One day you'll leave, and then what'll happen to me?
I don't think Zdeněk will forget about me so easily.
All right then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
Not much, really. Just that she's a maid and all that. That's why I was hoping you'd tell me more.
Did he try telling you she's a thief?
And is she?
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods. Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps?
We live in the same house. Me and Blazena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
But why would Zdeněk lie about Blazena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? When poor Blazena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blazena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blazena's got it hard enough as it is.
That'll do for now.
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blazena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albic said to find out what I can.
And how is Blazena doing?
Don't worry about her. Albic treated King Wenceslas himself. Illnesses don't scare him.
If you say so. That does make me feel better. Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirit.
God be with you, sir.
별거 없구만. 올라가 볼까? 여기가 뭐 하면 되지? 라즈나의 방? 응.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
돈이 되게 많다네. 난 더 많아, 이놈아. 한번 따볼까? 별거 없네. 자, 김빠이를 해보자. 아주 빠르게. 별거 없네. 그러면 퍽이나 찍어볼까? 깃털처럼. 예. 별거 찍을 게 없네. 거의 말렙이야, 말렙. 딱히 할 게 없기는 한데.
One more time, then.
빨래리. 바로 따버리기.
Why is there wine spilled everywhere? Wine in a tub? But it looks watered down to me. An empty wine barrel.
왜 자꾸 토끼가 되는 거지?
Someone's been hammering these barrels shut.
상하지?
Water. That would explain why the wine's such a pale color. It must be seriously watered down.
물탄 퍼져주라고? 그러면 안 되지. 그러면 안 돼.
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
일단 알고만 있고 바로 가서 얘기하지 말자. 나 광고라고? 일단 광고 좀 미룰게. 광고 재생 중이에요. 광고 끝났지? 그러면은 광고 좀 미룰게. 그거 어디에 있지? 신사는 똑같은 거 갖다 주고 싶은데. 여기에 있나? 농장인가? 여기는 아닌가? 다른 데 있나? 뭐 별거 없구만.
At your service, sir.
Scott. Sir, can you spare a moment?
Yes? If it's nothing that would disturb the delicate peace here.
I just wanted to ask, what brings you here? Into a situation like this?
My journey to Bohemia originally had a different goal. The Order has interests all throughout Europe, and the Kingdom of Bohemia is no exception. We are seeking support. Capable men and supplies for our eastern border, where tensions with Poland and Lithuania continue unabated. I had plans to deal with certain nobles as well as Sigismund himself. But this situation is an unfortunate complication. Instead of diplomatic negotiations and recruitment, I now oversee order here, so that we can support the abbot and prevent the infection from spreading. Duty is duty, whatever form it may take. The monks seek order and discipline in their faith and work. We seek order and discipline in defending our faith and our lands.
What does your order do?
Our order, the Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem, founded directly in the Holy Land, stands as a bulwark against paganism. We spread the Christian faith among nations that have not yet been baptized. And we administer the lands that we have conquered with God's help from the pagan Prussians and in the Baltic region. From our stronghold in Marienburg, we spread the Christian faith, build castles, towns, and monasteries, and bring settlers from Germany to populate these lands.
What is the history of your order?
The order was founded in the Holy Land more than 3 centuries ago as a Hospitaller Brotherhood for German pilgrims during the Siege of Acre. Pope Celestine III confirmed us at the time. And thanks to the Golden Bull of Rimini from Emperor Frederick II, we gained the right to conquer the Prussians' lands and hold them in fief forever. That was the beginning of our mission, to bring faith in God to the Baltic region and defend the borders of Christianity. And there we built a state stretching from Prussia to Livonia, with God's grace, but also with papal bulls and imperial privileges. But our role was not only military. We founded cities, settled wastelands, and spread order through monasteries. And to this day, we remain guardians of this tradition.
Sir, you mentioned you're in need of capable men. Does that mean I could join you if I wanted?
Ha ha! It's not that simple. To join the order, you must fulfill 2 requirements. First of all, you must be from Germany. Or at least speak German. Can you?
Well,
독일말 못해서 못한대.
really.
I understand. And second of all, to join a German order of knights, what do you think the second requirement might be?
I have to be a knight?
That is right. But even if you are not either of those things, you can still join us as a half-brother. Halbbrüder. They are not subject to such strict rules of poverty, cleanliness, or obedience as we are. And they do not have as many privileges.
Your name, sir, Ludolf. It isn't very common, but I think I've heard it before.
Perhaps you have heard of Saint Ludolf. Yes, it is rather by chance that I, his namesake, am now here among the Cistercians. He vehemently defended the church's rightful properties against the Duke of Saxony, who tortured him to death for it. Our order is now in a somewhat similar situation, where we must defend our rightful property against many usurpers. I therefore often pray to my namesake and ask him for help in our affairs.
I'll be going now, sir.
May God protect you.
Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
Wiedersehen, my friend.
Guten Tag.
Good to see you, friend.
좀 예쁜데? 나 좀 뒷발 좀 칠까? 여기는 길이 없고 숨겨진 독주? 밀가루? 오, 세이비어 슈냅스. 좋은 맛도 샀죠? 한번 다 돌아봐야지. 별거 있나?
At your service, sir.
문을 다 열어. 전부터 열어버려. 일단 문을 열어. 어딘지 몰라도 일단 문 열어. 별거 없구만.
At your service, sir.
Careful.
밥 먹는 시간인가 보네.
Hey, another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from. Here in the middle of the monastery.
인센트 하이. 그래도 이제 수도사가 아니니까 좀 편안하게 돌아다닐 수 있네. 은수 대단해. 어디서 뭘 해야 되지? 아, 사사옹 리올루다가. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 시작한 지는 뭐라 해야 되지? DLC는 시작한 지 얼마 안 됐어요. 방금 시작했는데 게임 자체는 거의 뭐 오래 하긴 했죠. 나의 헨리를 보아줘. 할 만큼 했어요. 제 헨리 대단하죠? 안내부터 받을까? 어디에 뭐 있는지를 모르니까. 아, 이거 다른 게임 하면서 켰는데 그냥 여기서도 켰어요?
My humble
자, 차차 페트로밀.
Brother Petramil?
Yes.
안내 좀 해줘.
And you are?
My name's Henry.
나 길
I'm
모르겠어.
accompanying Albic of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
시작하자. 따라가기.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands.
졸린다.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
수도원 들어올 때마다
God be with you. How's the watch
너무
going?
졸려 진짜.
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings.
여기가 입구.
Fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here.
그러면은 정원이 여기에 있나? 아, 반대편 여기. 아.
Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
Careful.
This is the
여긴
kitchen.
식당이네.
From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
At your service,
Yes.
sir.
But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
I can't promise that. I'm here to help Master Albic, and that's not possible without talking.
I see. Then I ask you to restrict yourself to truly essential questions. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
아, 졸려. 트로미 수상민 좀 달리기 좀 해. 좀 달려서 가자고. 아빠 아파거든요.
This is our monastery
뭐야, 여기
library
어디야? 서재야?
and scriptorium. Brother,
위치 어디지? 아, 여기구나. 주방으로 해서 들어오네?
our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
What's your scriptorium working on?
Brother Yaroslav is working day and night translating some Italian book. He's the most gifted translator I've ever met. But every gift comes with its dark side.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a bit of a free thinker.
And how does that show?
He asks senior brothers about matters a devout brother ought not to ponder, and such things have no place in our monastery.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
So, let's move on. 우리야, 나 저녁 먹은 아니 점심 먹은 지 얼마 안 됐는데
This is the
벌써부터
chapter hall.
추출하대.
Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when
치킨이
Sigismund
먹고
came?
싶구나.
Of course. That was the most important visit and duty of recent years.
And what was his visit like?
We barely noticed His Majesty. He had his own wing for himself and his retinue.
사달라고?
We're now returning it to a more appropriate state
직접
for the
먹으래.
monastery's needs. Until then, it remains closed.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
When Sigismund left, his court physician, Master Zacharias, remained.
자카리아스?
And what does he do here?
He's assisting Brother Benedict in the infirmary, and also teaching him new things. So, why exactly has your master come?
That's not for me to reveal. And anyway, aren't monks supposed to keep out of worldly affairs?
That's hard to do when the abbot invites the world through our gates. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Please, follow me.
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
와.
Welcome to the Church of the
클롬의
Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our
너무
monastery
졸려요.
and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes, that's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
Let's move on.
근데 확실히
Did you
뭔가
notice the
재밌는 게
cemetery by
없어가지고
the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's
평가로
enormous.
좀 나쁘기도 할 것 같아.
For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide
안
to
좋은
bury
이유는
their loved
알겠다.
ones here.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers.
리얼로다가
After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls, do not hesitate to visit.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
잠시만요. 맵 보여줄게요. 여기밖에 안 보이나? 아무튼 저희 코텐버그에 대장간 운영하고 있어요. 어떻게 보면 대장장이고, 그리고 귀족의 사생아라서 나중에 귀족이 될 수도 있고, 뭐 일단은 지금은 뭐 도둑이야. 사실 맞기는 해요. 도둑일 수도 있죠. 헤트로밀 수사.
The last part
빨리
of our
가자,
tour.
빨리 좀 가자.
This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary.
중대한 죄라고? 그러면 나는 훔친 물건의 총같이 훔친 물건의 수, 소매치기, 해제한 자물쇠의 수, 매우 쉬운 자물쇠. 서치한 민간인의 수 73명? 뭐야호, 젠장. 야씨, 사람을 은신살인, 은신이라는 성격 기절. 야, 많이 죽였다 진짜.
Please follow me.
우리 말에서 나가.
My respects.
땡. 땡땡땡. 이제 어디로 가는 거지? 아, 여기가 어디였더라? 아, 병동으로 가는 거구나.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by
그런
King
데만 가면 된다는
Sigismund,
소리지?
you're free to move about the entire monastery. But please,
별관을 제외한다?
speak with the
별관에
brothers
가야지.
only when necessary.
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albic with?
I make sure nothing happens to Albic.
Then you'd likely get along with the Order Knights. Master Ludolf even allows them to train with weapons here. Perhaps they take you in.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Al.
손 왜 이래 이거?
Good luck. And
with you.
아무튼 이번엔 정원에 가볼까요? 안 열려? 문이? 문이 왜 안 열리지? 정원에 가고 싶은데 하나 둘 셋 잠시 소란이 있었어요. 잠시만요. OBS다 시켜주고
Tell me something about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Where are you from?
I was born in Zadar. That is in Dalmatia by the sea. I grew up at my uncle Stepan Latkovich's court. Until recently, he...
Until recently?
After an unfortunate event.
Not that I know many people from Dalmatia, but your name sounds more Hungarian.
That is on purpose. The name Latkovich is not exactly favored at Sigismund's court, so I have learned to use the Hungarian variant.
What do you mean by unfortunate event? The one that cost you your properties?
It was a little misunderstanding, which became known as the Bloody Sabor of Krzhevci.
Sabor?
An assembly of the foremost representatives of nobility and political power in the country. And at this particular assembly, King Sigismund had my uncle, along with most of his people, killed.
Why did Sigismund do that?
He was still bitter about Nicopolis. But what really angered him was my uncle's support for Ladislaus of Naples. He had long had his eyes set on the throne of Hungary, so you can imagine the king was not pleased.
Don't you want to take revenge?
Alone? Against the entire Holy Empire? I am no madman, unlike my uncle. He paid for betrayal with his life. Our entire family lost everything. Our properties, our standing, our power, our future. And I want to fix it. I wear black as a sign of shame for my family. I will not wear anything else until I regain the king's trust.
Are you sure you can accomplish that in one lifetime?
Worst comes worst, I'll die in black too. At least it is suited for the grave.
검은색 옷으로?
How did you end up in Zacharias' service?
I used to serve several important courtiers. I must have made an impression on Master Zacharias because he requested my service specifically. King Sigismund readily agreed, and so it will be 2 years now that I've been serving him.
Excuse me.
그랬구만. 아까 전에 그 뭐였더라? 한여를 도우려면은 뭐가 필요하다고 했지? 쥐오줌풀이랑 생강?
Good day.
생강이 필요한데 요아킴한테 사야 되나? 훔치기? 그럼 안 되겠죠? 사야 될 것 같은데. 물건이 어디 있는지 모르겠어. 세이지. 엉겅퀴가 어디에 있냐? 이건 민들레 같은데 아닌가? 지어준 글. 귀여운 샘플 뜯었고 여기 건조 지태가 있나? 다 뜯어버렸죠? 잠시만요. 지금 잠시 부모님 오셔서 인사만 하고 올게요. 아이 뭐야? 일단은 점수를 따. 생강도들을 있겠지? 엥, 없네. 생강이 따로 없어? 일단 약초를 말려. 약초 다 말렸고 연금술은 이따가 생각 얻으면 하자. 아저씨 장사 안 해요? 왜 말을 안 하시지? 내가 없네? 뭐 살만한 것도 없고 생각은 어찌 필수도 없고 말이야. 진짜 어디 사지? 아저씨 말 좀 하자.
Careful.
말을 안 해. 어떡해. 근데 여기서 시간이 더 안 흐르나 본데? 시간 흐르는 기능이 없어. 별거 없네 여기도. 그러면은 아까 전에 거기 청소했던 아저씨한테 양귀비랑 뜯어다 줄까? 27개? 왜 이렇게 많이 뽑음? 일단 꼭 한 개 따서 갖다 주자. 일단 점수를 따. 묘지구나 여기가. 왠지 사고를 파고 싶은데. 그럼 안 되겠죠? 그럼 안 되겠죠? 어씨 길을 더 모르겠다. 연금술 작업대? 여긴 뭐지? 여긴 뭐 하는 데지? 안기인가?
I'm gonna die of boredom in here.
Can't you at least...
Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek! And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry, and I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant Brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Bullocks.
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavik if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have anyone doing that in front of me.
That's serious. What did he say?
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder, well-placed and educational, to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
I still want to hear what Slavek has to say.
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, attack, block. But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing, straight to the collarbone.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up. All right?
아이, 카메라에 팔대니까.
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
돌아버리네.
It hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you
할인의
would have.
일격이래.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meisterhau. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good, solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout, though, eh, Yeshik? Once they let us out.
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
버그입니다, 버그.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff about your ma. I've never even seen her. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludolf breathing down our necks day in, day out.
Well, I wish you both a swift recovery. I'll be off now.
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take it to heart. We brought it on ourselves. He's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp. Just tell him you know us.
But watch yourself, so you don't end up like the two of us. I don't think Carl could take that.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Henry, before you go, I have one more favor to ask. When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. Could you look for it? It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand, let alone go searching.
Do you at least know where you lost it?
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth. And I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
보름을 근처.
All right, I'll have a look.
시간을
Maybe no one's picked it
써보라니까.
up yet.
Thanks. I'd be grateful.
Brought the flowers you asked for.
May the Lord reward you.
양피비.
Here they are.
Thank you, lad. Would you put them in the jug for me?
그래, 예뻐보진 않지 뭐 그래도. 양디비. 여기는 이제 더 할 거 없는데. 신전이 여기 있었네? 하나만 챙겨갈까? 하나 챙겼지? 그럼 약이난 게 만들어줘서 가자. 빰빰빰빰빰빰빰. 자, 만들어 볼까? 여기가 아닌가? 딴 데인가? 어디서 만들지? 아, 저쪽이구나. 연동술을 시작한다. 일단은 물 담아주고 그 다음에 아이템 생각이랑 딸기풀 그리고 시오준풀 확인하고 딸기풀 집어서 빠서 가로등. 일단 빠서 납자로 아무튼 넣어주고 내려서 모래시계 한 개만큼 훌문실을 해준다. 다시 위로 올려주고 지어준 풀에 넣고 모래시계 2번. 다시 내려주고 풀무실 해주고 모래시계 한 번. 이제 한 번 다 끝나가죠. 그리고 2번째 다시 올려주고 생강을 빻아서 사무소에 넣어주고 그 다음에 마지막에 따라내기. 자, 완성. 일리의 부용제 나이스. 되게 잘 만들었다. 자, 아줌마 어디 갔어? 하복부가 차가운 아줌마 어디 갔어? 여기는 뭐 말을 안 하지? 아무튼 아줌마 찾으러 가자 다시.
God bless you. Do you know what's going on with Joachim as of late?
God bless you.
About that
Tell me you've got good news.
Here. If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
By all the saints, bless you. That looks like just the potion to set me right. Foy.
오래된
It
신발에
smells like you
조금만
boiled an old boot with rotten garlic. But what have I got to lose? Hang on. It's really settling down.
Does it still hurt?
Not much. Kind of like a farmhand's pain.
너무 못생긴 만큼.
This is lovely. Lad, you saved my life. If there were more men like
오는
you,
여자가 훨씬 줄었을 거야.
there'd be less crying girls in the world.
완전 플러팅이잖아 이거.
Greetings.
일단 메리는 뜻. 다른 데 한번 가보죠. 마비라 그럴 수도. 주된 얘기랑 일단 대면해볼까?
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
We're talking here and now.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
What, you don't want anyone to hear? Then talk.
All right, I won't say another word. Just stop shouting.
양성 이름.
So what the hell do you want from me? Coin?
Why did you lie to me about Blazena? About her stealing?
What's Blazena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
Don't speak about her like that, you hear me? The poor girl might die. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you
그래서
lied about her?
그랬구나.
So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard, you know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest.
Go to hell.
And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you. So what did you take?
오히려
Found a
동전을
key
집어넣은
in
거
her
아니야?
chest.
What key? What's it for?
아,
It's for the
셀프는
monastery
잘하더라고.
cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ.
그러게.
And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
It's hidden, where I keep the silver from the watered wine. I figured you'd want something in return for keeping quiet.
Keep the silver. I just want the key.
Really? Then it seems we have a deal. Come with me.
자, 따라가 볼까? 돈은 나한테 이미 많어. 그럼 푼돈 받아서 어디다 쓴다고 그래? 어디까지 가는 거예요? 어디까지 올라가는 거예요? 진짜 어디 가는 거지? 아, 그래서 그 하이?
Come closer. I
아니,
don't
그
want to shout here.
하녀한테는
So where's the
돈을
key?
줬나 보네, 그러면?
Here it is. Just like I promised. Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
We'll see. I'll think about it. But now clear off.
지금은 꺼져래. 아무튼 한 개 얻었고 그 다음 어디 가지? 여기였나? 아까 호흡가에서 뭐 하다가 지갑 잃어버렸다면서? 이쯤에 한번 돌아볼까? 자, 내려가자. 아이고 하다가 나무둠치에 걸렸다고? 아이고 머프도 없구나. 그럼 진짜 그냥 후후 찾아야 되는 거잖아. 어떻게 찾음? 못 찾겠대. 지금 어디 있어?
Then who knows where else? I know, but I won't be joining you. I'm headed back.
바닥에 떨어져 있지 않아? 별거 없네. 나중에 찾아줄까? 나무 뿌리 걸리면은 데가 여기밖에 없기는 한데.
God grant you health.
좋겠다. 다른 거나 하자. 결투? 투기점? 한번 기사단이랑 싸워볼까? 자, 들어가자.
I'm sorry. Good day to you.
I heard you're doing combat training here.
That's right. As a brother in arms, I see to it that our men are well prepared. Carl's the name.
I'm Henry. I've only just arrived in Sedlitz. I've come as a protector of Master Albert.
전에 그
That's
다치된들이
an
말하는 칼을
honorable
얘기했나?
task. Guarding someone so important. You must be quite the fighter.
I can handle a weapon well enough. By the way, Slavek and Yeshek send their regards. I ran into them in the infirmary.
Don't even mention those two. I like them, but they never know when to stop. Always end up battered for no good reason. Anyway, if you'd like to train with us, you're more than welcome.
What are the rules?
We start with the short sword. It's a quick and effective weapon. Our men must wield it like an extension of their own arm. We use wooden weapons. I had to ban iron, or some of these blokes would have ended up killing each other. The duel lasts until one fighter lands enough hits on the other, or until one of them yields.
Come and fight. I can handle any of you with one hand tied behind my back.
한숨 뒤로
You've
먹거든.
got courage, I'll give you that. Or maybe just a big mouth.
I'm just saying, there's not much that can surprise me anymore. I've fought to the death with
인정,
many
나도
noble
그래.
knights and some right rotten bastards. And I'm still breathing. Besides that, I've got experience in tournaments.
님
I won
고텔러의
in
소송
Kuttenberg.
할인했지?
If that's true, all the better for our men. At least they'll get a proper workout. So, let's not waste time. Your first opponent will be Mark.
자, 들어가자.
We've recruited him this year in Moravian Pisek. He's new to our ranks, but
모라비의
he's already
피색.
proven he can handle a weapon.
Let's fight.
아직.
Christ! Shit!
The executioner's sharpening his axe for you. That was a fine fight to watch.
끝났어.
You didn't go easy on. With you at Master Albic's side, he's got nothing to fear.
Aye. I know my way around a sword.
What about with a shield and axe? Want to show me what you've got?
Of course. A true warrior needs to handle every weapon well.
That's right. Best be ready for anything. Your next opponent will be John. He used to serve as a guard at the rat house for the bailiff in Yilemnitz. He's known to be a relentless swordsman, so be cautious. The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
I've got my eye on you.
I'd beat you even more.
어우 씨 오래 걸린다.
You mad fool.
I'd beat you even more.
Fuck you.
실패.
I've got my eye on you.
좀 쉬어야겠다.
Bad luck. Your second victory. You're fighting damn well.
이겼다고? 이걸?
What now?
What would you say if I challenged you to a duel myself?
진짜?
I'd like to see what you're really made of. We'd
아이고,
fight
날 이길 수
with
있겠어?
long swords. Langschwert is a noble weapon, fit for a true master.
용스레츠.
Will you accept my challenge?
Of course. It
당연하지.
would be an honor to cross swords with you.
Glad to
써두는데
hear
전문
it.
분야인데.
Then get ready.
Get ready.
Ha!
쉽지 쉽지. 금방이지. 2단계 기사단? 겨우
Come
이
on.
정도인가요?
You must have gone easy on me. I was only just warming up.
I may have underestimated you a bit, but your victory is well earned. Allow me to personally thank you. Everyone I've trained who managed to beat me in a duel, I've given a sword from our order's armory. Let it be a token of your martial prowess. And remember, the order is always looking for capable men.
I value your gift, Carl. And thank you for the offer.
벌써 얻어버리기.
I can't go with you. I'm needed elsewhere.
And you're clearly one of those who keeps their word. But should you feel I still have something to teach you, I can pass on some of my combat
아닌데? 네가
experience.
휴식이 필요한데.
For now, though, you've earned a
난
rest.
필요 없지롱.
Thanks. And all the best to you.
God be with you.
God be with you.
You mad Phil.
You said you'd teach me something?
You showed what you can do in the arena. But now isn't the time.
지금은 아니다. 알겠어.
Who's your commander?
Ritter Bruder Ludolf. I would trust him with my life.
Is he strict with you?
He's above all fair. But yes, he needs.
How long have you...
For as my father, that
must have...
it was
What is your...
이거는
Excuse
넘기자.
me?
그게 중요한 게 아니니까. 자 이제 퀘스트 깨러 가야 되겠지? 보자. 잠깐만 그러면은 칼 지금 찰 수 있네?
I'm always glad to see
그럼
people
여기서
like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
I'm sorry.
칼질 따할 수 있네? 합법적으로 얻은 칼. 불법적으로 휘두르기. 일단 칼을 휘둘러. 식당에서? 아 여기 길이 아닌가? 다른 데로 가야 되나? 여기서 이렇게. 길이 아닌가? 여기서 또 이렇게 기지수가 여기도 아닌데. 오케이 감. 2층 올라가나? 아닌데 이것도? 진짜 기회 모르겠음. 1층인데 엄준식 얀씨 안녕하세요. 좀 반납 좀 잘하라고. 스테판의 방을 수색하라. 할게 있나? 아, 잘못 눌렀습니다. 아무 일도 없었습니다.
Walls taller than the buildings in Gutenberg, with a great big cross above it all. That sounds beautiful.
자, 일단 문 닫아주고.
The finest castle I've ever seen, and I've been to a few.
And the Poles are trying to take this marvel from us.
Aye, but let them try. God's on our side.
Best of luck. Take care.
Greetings.
별거 없구만. 아니, 진짜 뭘 해야 되지? 아무것도 없는데? 공략지 좀 보고 올까? 아,
Not
여기였어?
much here, so that's why the confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them. More flowers.
네.
Where the hell did the confessor get so many
별거
valuables?
없는데?
Something doesn't add up here.
일단 다른 데로 가. 사서랑 또 대화해보자. 여기 아니다. 여기다. 지하실 계단? 뭐지? 그래서 여기 사람들은 저번 사사오 때처럼 술 퍼마시고 그러진 않겠지? 올빼미 물려? 뭐지? 별거 없는데 여기? 포도주 만드는 데네. 여기 감옥 같은 데인가? 뭐 하는 데지? 후보원의 비결? 술은 뭐 딱히 필요 없으니까. 응? 여기 뭐가 있으려나? 왜 이렇게 지하를 복잡하게 만들었지? 진짜 뭐가 있나? 별거 없나? 됐으나 깨러 가죠 뭐. 들어왔던 데고 여긴 아니고 여기다.
Greetings.
Please
What would you like?
behave.
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albic in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take... What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called the Decameron.
Decameron?
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
I'll be careful.
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him.
Celestine.
Thanks. That's all I needed.
Till we meet again.
자, 채를 긴바위를 해. 나중에 나가서 읽어야지. 내놔? 책 다 내놔. 뭐가 없지 여기는?
Kitty, kitty.
야옹이 뭐야? 저기서 갑자기 야옹이가 튀어나오네. 별거 없고. 서주품하기. 아, 저걸 안 했네.
It's almost empty.
데카메론.
What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
일을 거의 안 했다고? 읽었을 수도 있지 뭐 데카메론. 아까 2층이라고 있었나? 2층에 올라가서 여기였나? 네? 5. 아, 여기 아니다. 여기였나? 지하실 보면 뭐지? 이런 걸 왜 했지?
What did he need those for?
이거 아니다. 잘못 열었다. 책을 보자. 그러게 보면을 왜? 일단 모르니까 음악 좀 찍어 놓을게요. 제가
I'm sorry.
어디로 들어가지?
Praise God.
에이, 또 나왔네. 일단 저기 안쪽으로 맞지. 그냥 사람 다 죽여버릴까? 그러면 안 되겠죠? 헬리 평균.
I'm sorry.
아, 버리기. 어? 여기 아닌가? 1층인가? 어디로 가야 되냐고, 젠장. 이를 모르겠다. 또 길 못 찾죠? 슬프죠? 어찌니까 큰 문으로 가야 될 텐데. 첼레스타인 소사가 또 어딨어? 안 뽑다. 바로 따야지. 뭐야? 아, 이거 실패? 아니. 답답해하는 우리.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
Do you know all the places he's been in the monastery?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albic put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
He'll definitely pull through. After all, he's in the care of the royal physician.
그래요?
Really? Well, that puts me more
머리라
at ease.
하더라고요.
What did you want to know?
Do you know where in the monastery Yaroslav goes most often?
He's in the scriptorium nearly all the time. He hardly strays from his beloved lectern. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his book. He often stays in the scriptorium late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
Really? Crispin told me how hard-working Yaroslav is, but he's barely translated anything from his latest book.
What makes you say that?
Simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
That's... You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait. Don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Because...
He simply wouldn't understand. Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
Word of honor.
Now talk. All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorum, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
원펀맨이라고요?
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
그렇지. 포도주밖에 없던데.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar?
남들 앞에서 이렇게 얘기해버리면은.
That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench. And they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
바로 그거였어.
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena?
Blazhena.
Because she's now in the infirmary with that same
성병
illness.
아니야?
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav.
에이, 설마,
I
설마.
don't even know any of the maids by name.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About
고해를 하러
confession,
갔다거나?
maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin.
그럼 여자가
How can I
하겠지?
put it? He chose a life of asceticism,
남자가
but
봤으면은?
he's not afraid to live. He once said, why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?
And where exactly did you lose him in the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorum, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
That's enough for now.
결국 지하로 가야 되네. 아이고, 내려가기 싫은데. 세경실로 가는 길이 있었지? 용기로서의 참? 예술한 말이 있어. 일단 지하로. 지하 어떻게 가지? 아까 분명 내려갔다. 여기다.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestine followed him.
혹시? 왜 그런 건 아세요? 이상한 걸 알고 계시네. 술이 왜 이렇게 많지 밑에? 와인도 아니고 말이야. 일단 잠을 자랬다. 뭐지? 아까 내가 왔던 데 같은데. 빙 필요 없고. 음식 있는 데고. 사람 목소리 나는데.
What's this? Playing dice at a monastery? Now what would the Lord think?
역시 여기도 있을 것
We're not
같았어.
playing dice. This is a
A spiritual
부사의 놀이하네.
disputation. We're discussing sacred numbers.
아, 뻔하지,
Let
뻔하지.
this man have a short memory and forget what he's seen.
기억이 나빠. 여기서
I can
공허
just see
있게
the abbot
해주세요.
blessing this disputation, and God threw 3 wands and saw that it was good.
The abbot only blessed fasting and above all silence. He fears illness just from anyone coughing in the choir.
Please, brother. The abbot doesn't know about this. And he doesn't have to, does he?
Besides,
한판 해야지,
judging
같이.
by the looks of you, brother, you seem like
모래를
you're a
즐기시는
playful
분.
soul yourself. What do you say?
한판 더.
One more
믿고
round
뭐 있어?
before we
해야지.
repent?
Nah, I'll face penance either way, so it might as well be worth it. What's at stake?
Nothing less.
또 있줄 아는 수사님들이네.
This one? It doesn't even look square, let alone consecrated.
Not this one. A different one. The real one. The blessed die that lands on 6. Even if you kicked it into hell and the devil swallowed it and pooped it out.
It's now or never.
당연히 해야지.
So let's make it now.
Let's make it now. 그럼 좋은 주사위 써볼까? 악마 머리 4개.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
이거지, 이거지. 바로 1000점. 그렇지, 개사기.
I hope you don't throw like that again.
별론가?
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
자, 어디 가자. 그렇지. 넘겨줘야지.
I win.
한 판만 끝나네.
Where's this famous blessed die of yours?
Where is it? Now that's a good
주사위
question.
내놔.
They say it lies where the sun doesn't shine, but grapes ripen nonetheless. Where the wood is firm, but hollow. The 4th one on the left.
So I have to find it myself? What kind of prize is that?
A great one. In the spiritual sense, that is.
In the spiritual sense, you can kiss my arse. Besides, why didn't you pull it out yourselves?
You see, we would have gone and picked it up if only it wasn't possibly, maybe a little bit
저주를 받았다고?
cursed.
It's what?
쫄보네, 쫄보.
Not for sure, though. Just possibly. Theoretically.
Ah, that's just a harmless rumor. An old monastery myth.
One that says it brings luck to the good-hearted and to the foolish. A lifetime of phlegm and 5 years of embarrassing accidents.
So, nothing too serious.
Well, thanks a lot.
한번 해봐야지. 아이고, 이 친구들아. 양파랑 사과랑. 아, 여긴 집단이네. 반대편인가? 근데 저 친구들이랑은 크게 관계 없을 것 같은데. 어디 있을까 과연? 별거 없고 길도 없고 내려가자. 설마 이 안에 사람 있고 그런 거 아니지? 으흠. 흠통이래. 저는 절대 아무런 것도 지지하지 않습니다. 아무튼 그럼 또 여기도 아닌데 왜 저리 있다는 소리야? 당최 어디에 뭐가 있는지 모르겠어. 지하실付费 아니 별게 없는데. 아까부터 왔던 데만 왔다 갔다 하는 기분인데. 이것도 그냥 음식 그거고. 이거 없는데. 한 번 더, 한 번 더. 아니 진짜 뭐가 있냐고 여기에. 아무것도 없는데. 여기 넘어갈 수 있는 것도 아니고. 뭘 해야 됨? 아까 여기서 이렇게는 다 봤는데 놓친 게 뭘까? 나 포크 깨기가 꺼내지가 않아. 자, 여기서 딱 가다가 이쪽으로 들어갔다. 여기서 놓쳤다.
There's wine in the air.
어?
Someone must have spilled a cask. Someone's walked through the spilled wine.
응? 설마 여기야?
The trail continues here.
아하, 여기네.
What the? Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I should be the one asking you. Do you even know how I found this place?
No, I don't.
They say one of your brothers used to sneak in here. And one of the maids had a key to the door, too. You see where I'm going with this?
Oh no, you've got it all wrong.
Is that so? Then why is God punishing them both by making them sick?
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek, we were writing a book here.
책을 쓰고 있었다고.
All of us.
안녕하세요.
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh no, Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
세공직화실의 전부다.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So Yaroslav was working on something new down here?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
에르네스투.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazhina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
뭐 아재 유머라도 썼나?
Oh, I like that. I enjoy a good laugh just about any time.
Then you and he would have got on well. Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong
재밌는 게
faith
좋지.
would.
시리즈 몇이냐고요?
There's something to that.
Who
Who
knows
knows how I'd have
없는데?
ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said,
이건 그냥
laughter and
외성적인
humor
글씨라서
are gifts from our Lord. Among
그냥 이거
them
그대로만
righteous,
즐기시면 될
but the
거예요.
brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret.
아, 맞아요,
Sometimes
맞아요.
we'd write all night. Other times we'd get into heated
이거는 그냥 이거
debates.
스토리 별개로만
And
보면 될 거예요.
sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things.
밤새도록 농담 따먹기?
Go on then.
농담
Tell
하나.
me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then. All right. Here's one.
수호자들이
Do you
양들과
know
함께
why
촌에
monks lie down in
들어오는
the meadow among the sheep?
뭘까요?
Because they're waiting for the good shepherd. Hmm?
응? 지금 나만 이해 못했나? 패 꺼낼까 지금?
Tell me another one.
How does an astrologer flag down a
헬리도
wagon?
지쳤다.
No idea.
By his sign.
저길까?
All right, that's enough. I'd like to ask you something else. Who helped write your book?
아무튼
Me. Obviously Yaroslav and Brother Ernest. And also...
And what was Blazhena doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
아, 진짜 해보고
I didn't
싶었다.
get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy,
맞는
let
말이기는
alone just for
한데
men. Laughter belongs to
그래도
everyone.
조금 그런데.
How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazhena's just... funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack
아,
for knowing
그래
when
얘
to
보면
make a joke.
느꼈는 저
It's a true gift from God.
저렇게 재미없는 농담하면은 재미없는 거지. 아이,
What about the elder
아무튼
confessor, Stephen?
오해사제.
Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you all right?
Yes. At least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
Where did you...
It's one of those...
I've heard it...
Wait.
I told you. If you're not feeling well, go to the...
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it.
Why would I tell him? He didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you.
자, 네가 잘못한 거는 일단 저장하고. 뭐야? 와! 불러오기? 이렇게 하면 안 되겠죠?
It's damp, chilly, but the air is clean. If the disease really spreads through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else.
아무튼 일곱 명의 여성과 세 명의 젊은 남성이 열흘에 걸쳐 주고받은 백개편의 이야기가 담겨 있다. 오, 이런 거구나. 아무튼 읽기 싫고.
Loads of written parchments.
빚을
They
볼까?
really must have been meeting here for a long time.
진짜 별거 없는데? 와인이나 한잔 할까? 이것도 문제 없고. 도대체 뭘 했길래? 진짜 별거 없는데? 아우, 더 올라가 보자. 여기서는 뭐 다 해결됐으니까.
Christ! I'm too late.
나이스. 필요 없지 이제 너한텐.
Some building plans. Looks like a church, and underneath...
이거지, 이게 헬리지.
Probably a crypt? I should tell Albic about this.
자, 그러면 난 옷 좀 입어볼까? 근데 이거 훔친 옷이라서 조금... 일단은 나중에 하자. 아이고, 여기가 아니다. 어디로 가야 되지? 일단 여기서 나와야 돼. 길이 어딨냐? 선생님, 길이 어딨어요? 여기가 나가자. 아우, 너무 어두웠어. 진짜 너무 어두웠어. 땡, 땡. 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 자, 일단 급하다 급해. 여기 아닌가? 어디 왔어, 아저씨?
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last.
안 그래도 아까 그 좋아하는
The
아저씨도
confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
죽어버린 것 같아.
Well, you said yourself that
그 나이 때
at his
하면은
age,
True. But old or young, every life is precious. At least now he's in no more pain. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular. I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Yes.
Decameron.
You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book, but it ended up inspiring him to write something of his own, and that's what he was working on with the others.
That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad
그런 건
air?
없었는데.
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it, but guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it
신기한
started
환경이죠?
then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly.
그러게요?
The old, the sick, and those no
그의
one
힘으로
missed were the
버티고
first to
있겠죠?
die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
일단 밝히진 않을게요.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact, fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work
많고요,
reasons.
많고.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first
근데
to
해도
die,
아까 그 방에
then
갔잖아.
he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions. I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And
맞아,
what had
맞아.
he been
스칼리
working
제일
on
역경.
lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently.
아, 혹시
He was
납골당
assigning
때문에
tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
납골당에서 옮겼을 수도 있지 않나?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors.
에이,
May their
설마.
souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
맞아? 맞으려나?
I ought
그럼
to go into
들어가서
the church
금발이
and inspect
쳐야겠지?
everything thoroughly. Especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there,
갈 거야, 갈
should go
거야.
in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition.
가서
And
김빠이
we must
쳐야지.
put it to the test.
Enough. What
훔쳐야지,
nonsense
다
is
훔쳐.
this? No one's going into that crypt. The
훔쳐,
disease
훔쳐,
is
훔쳐.
spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most.
매일매일
I'll
하이.
just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albec. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know,
아니요, 3편짜리는 아니에요.
but as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry,
2편까지예요, 2편.
but I'm afraid we have no choice.
근데 이건 DLC로 나와서 일단 레전드의 스토리? 시신이에요, 시신. 그래서 제가 옷을 다 벗겨버렸죠. 뭐라 할 사람이 없으니까. 잘 자는 사람이래. 잘 자.
Tibi Domini,
Ai, futbolsa teyze.
Fratrem nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore, nunc
아직까지 힘드네.
omnibus liberatum, in requiem in
버프에도 어서
gredi
오고.
iubias sempiternum. Tuam
뭔지
ergo
모른대.
commensium de precamur.
사실 몰라도 된대.
Prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum
몰라, 몰라, 몰라.
tumbe perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor
내가 아는 분
eri
하나밖에 없어.
sed pax et
Audentens, fortuna, viva.
Filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto.
그거밖에 모른대.
Secula seculorum. 아멘.
Amen. 이거 2편 하다 보면은 하나 더 알 수 있을 거예요. 문 닫아버리나? 더 중요한 문제야. 찍찍찍. 찍찍찍찍. 마우스 파셔놨대. 배왕쥐.
Well, now.
그러게 엄청 기네. 이만큼 안 길었는데.
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not
이럴 때
only
헨리가
that,
나서야지.
he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
Oh, now you're suddenly glad of your escort to the monastery, eh?
For someone who only got here thanks to Albec, you've got a cheek, don't you think?
Fair enough. I didn't expect things to go this way either. But Zacharias is right. Talking won't help us now.
I'm sorry. So what can I do?
Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose
But I
outside.
get there.
The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering
헨리가 잘한
somewhere
거
he
있잖아.
shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still,
해야지.
be careful.
Be careful.
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy,
Hold on.
physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul
그거다,
air
그거다, 그거.
and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've
옆면
heard the
마스크.
same in Padua.
Sounds good. But
드디어
where am I meant to
나오나?
get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood
아직 편장만
is a
있으면
piece
되고.
of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical
역병신 그
workshop to make
자체인데.
it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
아찔리단 바카? 자, 한번 해볼까? 죽었다 이 사람.
Is there anything I can help you with around here?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did mention he's been having trouble with Salarius.
You really think I can do something about it?
Couldn't hurt to try.
I've got a few more.
What do you want?
And once I've got all the materials, is there a recommended method?
Once you've got everything you need, there's a bench in the alchemical workshop where you can get to work. I'm not the handiest with this sort of thing.
How will the mask help me?
Well, if you wear it properly, you shouldn't get infected. Or not so easily, at least. The herbs and oil purify the air around.
That's all.
맞다.
I've got a few.
What do you...
Can you tell me where it...
You can get the rope
재료,
and
재료.
leather almost anywhere. And you can gather herbs from...
건설은 짱.
The monastery library has...
That's all.
한 개 봤던 것 같은데? 빵수밖에 없는데? 샤이는 없다. 샤이를 찾아야 되는데.
Oh no.
뭐야?
Maddie, you poor thing. Wasn't one illness enough for
그리
you?
안 돼.
I heard you've been having some trouble getting supplies for the infirmary.
That's right. Old Julian seems to think the sick can live on decoctions and ointments. We get nothing but scraps.
Well?
I won't stop you, but I've tried
해주실 방법. 좋은 방법이 없으면 힘을 써야죠.
This is serious. If I can't get through to him, I might have to force him somehow.
Force him?
주먹을
How?
때려.
Don't worry. No need to prepare another bed at the infirmary just yet. But if I put a bit of pressure on him, he might give in and agree.
I won't lie, I've thought of that too. But be careful. The walls have ears around here.
자, 이거 다 있다.
I'll have to watch out for those
일단 제가
patrolling
민보한테
knights.
가보자.
As long as God wills, and as long as His Grace the Abbot requires.
어?
You
하이,
aren't
하이.
supposed to be here.
I was just leaving.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me?
미안해요. 나가야 되는 건가? 아예 들키면 안 되는 거구나.
What?
아, 이건 좀 힘든데. 일단 어두운 걸로다가 시인성을 좀 없애보자. 조용한 전화? 자, 빤스맨 헨리 출동. 어디로 가야 되지? 일단 방향부터 잡고. 일꾼들하고 대화. 여기 가서 일꾼하고 대화하고 현장 가서 작업대 들어가고. 아무튼 도착.
Did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Aye. At your mother's place when I was shagging her.
Are you serious?
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'd like to ask you something.
Look, I don't want to meddle in anything. I want to ask Lois over there. He knows everything. Oh well.
루이즈가 어디 있지? 여기 있나? 아니네, 얘인가?
I need to ask you something.
Look, you probably shouldn't be here, right? You heard the talk. They say there's some pestilence going round.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
제 몸이 좀 안 좋은 것 같아요.
My best. Tell me what I need to know. Oh. And I'll be off.
Christ almighty! What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything, just don't come any closer.
Have you noticed anything odd lately? Suspicious?
What? During work? We're at it from dusk till dawn. No time to be watching what's going on.
Sure, but while you're working, you must hear a thing or two. You know how folk chatter while they work.
Well, I suppose there are two groups of workers here. Us lot working above ground, and another lot working down in the crypt. We don't talk to each other much.
Why not?
They're a right bunch of bastards. Maybe because they've been at it longer than us. They hardly ever come up before we knock off. Some of them probably even sleep down there. Ugh.
Why are there two crews here?
We take care of everything above ground. They're dealing with that collapse into the crypt. We hardly ever see each other.
Where can I find the other crew?
Their tents are right next to the monastery wall.
Who's in charge of your lot?
Andra, our foreman. But the work's clearly laid out. He doesn't have time to be breathed.
I haven't seen him around. Where can I find him?
No idea. Truth be told, I haven't seen him myself in a while.
And that doesn't strike you as odd?
You think, what, he's sick too?
Well, he's definitely not in the infirmary. Hopefully he's all right. Thanks.
주댄님. 여기서 뭘 해야 되지? 화제품 주색? 근데 뭐 물건 자체가 없는데? 뭐 할 게 없는데? 씨, 뭐야 이거? 황금 십자가선 뭐야 이거? 얘네 또 긴 파일에 쳤구만.
Now that looks a bit dodgy.
자, 소식했고. 아직 여기 밧줄하고 좀 구할 수 있다고 했지 않나? 역병 그거 만들고 싶은데. 어우씨, 경비병 있다 밖에. 잠수 따도 되려나? 별말 안 하네.
What are you doing there? Leave that lock alone, you lout.
어이씨, 걸렸다. 아, 이러면 안 되는데, 이러면 나발인데. 이러면 나발인데. 벌써 7천 걸렸어. 옆에 사람 있는데 거기 안 되는 거였구나. 당연하지, 점수 따는 건데. 라고 생각했으면 개추. 점수 따기는 숨 쉬는 것처럼 해야 되지 않나? 아니 말고. 아씨, 안 걸릴 수 있었는데. 앞으로 안 가죠.
I'm sick of this place.
Same here. That crypt gives me the creeps. We should just board it up and leave it.
Did you hear the foreman? We've got to hold out. We'll get sorted out somehow.
Yeah, still. I don't like it one bit.
Better guiding up here than down there, though.
That's
We ought to do another sweep.
now of all times.
You never know.
Well, if you say so. Come on.
에?
I must be mad.
내려왔어. 아무 문제 없지? 아까 여기서 못 들어갔었잖아. 반대편으로 왔었을 때. 뭐 더 없지 여기는? 자, 아무것도 없고.
Should have made that mask. A map
아
of
맞다,
the
마스크 안
underground.
만들었지?
They were robbing the graves. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, rotting corpses. A drawing of some kind of cross. Hey? What's this?
옷이 문 닫혔다. 일단 문. 안에 내용 먼저 보기나 보자.
What now? Wakefully falls asleep.
별거 없는데. 나갈 길이 있나? 아하, 여기 있네. 사실 거기 문 따도 되긴 하지만 이왕 할 거면 다른 길로 가는 게 좋겠지?
This crypt carries on.
응? 원데? 아까 여기였구나. 저장 한 번만 하죠. 저장하고 자, 헨리 풀셋. 갑옷은 없네 여기에.
For sure he found it.
별거 없구만. 올라가면 되나 그냥? 일단 탈출했고 마침 비가 오네요. 저기다.
It seems I've got a bit lost.
미안합니다. 지나갈게요. 나 어디 있는지 모르지, 쟤. 그렇지. 아, 역시. 잠시만. 나 디버프 뭐 걸린 것 같은데? 지면 걸렸다. 지병 진짠 조졌다.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
아, 마스크 안 써서 지병 걸렸어. 아, 다음 만들어 갈걸. 아. 헨리도 걸렸다. 지병. 저기 아닌데. 알았어, 돌아갈게.
Christ, Albig! What happened? Are you alright?
I am,
응?
yes.
아이비도 걸렸어?
But it looks like we've been robbed.
Why? And who did it, for Christ's sake?
Gentlemen, please. Keep it down. You're disturbing the patients.
님들.
For God's sake.
나
What happened
휴대폰
here?
배터리가
What a mess.
What do you think?
뜨거워가지고 안
Someone was
된다는데?
clearly looking for something.
But there's nothing of value here.
Well,
제 트리커가 작동 안 한다는 소리죠.
Albig! You brought them here? What were you thinking?
and was I supposed to leave them unsupervised?
And?
아무도
Were they stolen?
안 돼.
Thank the Lord, no. I still had them on me.
Can someone tell me what exactly was nearly stolen?
As you know, Henry, I spend a good
일단
part of
스토리를
my
봐야
life
돼.
at King Wenceslas's court, tending to his health. Thanks to that, I learned much about his private life, what ailed him, how and when he got injured, and what treatments I used. I recorded all my findings and methods, partly in case anyone
하기야
cast
방송을 지금
doubt
3시간째 하니까
and partly for others to copy.
이거
if
뜨거워할
necessary.
만도 하다.
If these detailed records were to fall into the wrong hands, I dare not imagine the consequences.
Plenty of folk would pay handsomely for them.
Or tried to steal them for that very reason. So what now? Do we report this to the abbot?
I don't think that would be wise. After all, nothing's actually been stolen. And I'd rather not trouble him unnecessarily.
Exactly. After our last meeting, I think we all benefit from a bit of distance.
But we still don't know who to suspect.
Surely you realize the abbot himself might be interested in those records.
Father Yan? Nonsense. We've known each other for years.
Not heard you were coming. He was pressing me to persuade you to let him read them.
But
캐릭터 안 움직이는 건 괜찮아.
that's out of the question.
꺼버리면 되지.
Absolutely not.
That's exactly what I told him. The look on his face. If looks could kill, I'd be dead.
How did he even hear about them?
Their existence is no secret.
아, 내일
Even
이어서
King
마저 할까?
Sigismund mentioned them to me once or twice.
아직
And
제
if he
방송
ever said
장비가 살짝
anything in front of the abbot.
And the thief
준비가
waited
된
until the
듯하기도
monastery
하고요.
was closed.
So, Albic isn't leaving. Even if he wanted to.
Let's not jump to conclusions. And don't start pointing fingers.
일단은 이거 스토리
Henry,
보고
go and ask Brother Benedict and Dinesh in the infirmary
저장
if
한번
they
해줘.
noticed anything. Maybe we'll get lucky.
님들도 저녁 식사는
All
하셔야죠.
right then. I'll return to my patients and pretend nothing's amiss.
이런
No
이런
need to
버그가.
alarm them over this.
Right. Agreed.
Right. Agree.
Lord have mercy.
일단 저장하고. 좋네요. 아휴, 그러면은 인사도 이렇게 어떻게 못 드리고 말로만 해야 되겠네요. 아무튼 봐줘서 고맙고 다음에 또 보도록 합시다. 켜기 전에 디스코드로 설명드리고 할게요. 그러면 끕니다.